Alright guys, so welcome to today's video, and in today's video we will work on this One Piece game right here. And since we have somehow finished the combat move set in the last video with our Diable Jambe move as the last move for now, of course, I decided on starting with a new category regarding the moves, which is the sword moves. Okay, so we are going to work on the sword moves today. But in order to be able to even attack with swords, we of course need to build some, and therefore I am here in Blender, okay? And you guys should know about Blender now, because I have dropped a lot of videos in which I have used this program, okay? So if you still do not know about it, then type Blender in Google, read about Blender, watch some videos about it, and no, this is not going to be a Blender tutorial in which I'm going to explain you the basics from scratch. I expect you to have some knowledge regarding Blender to be able to, continue with this video. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is that I am going to enable this plugin right here called Screencast Keys. This plugin right here allows you to follow my mouse inputs and my key inputs, of course, so as you can see in this left bottom corner. Okay, now I'm going to delete everything right here, and we are going to begin with inserting a geometric object. So I'm going to insert this cube, and I'm going to form sword out of this cube, okay? So let's begin with that. So I start with the handle first of all. So this is going to be the handle. Of course, I'm going to add some more shapes to it. So, to make the handle look more round. Okay, there we go. Let me stretch it a little more. Okay, now. Let's add some right here. Okay, there we go. So, this looks a little bit more round. So, this could be a possible handle, of course. Let's stretch it a little bit more up to make this handle more longer. And now let's add some parts to this bottom right here. All right, so this is our bottom part, let's say. Okay. Now, let's move on with the upper part of the handle. So as you can probably see, this is not going to be a high quality sword, okay? So this is just going to be a basic sword with handle, maybe some handle bottom and upper parts, and then of course the blade at the end. Wait. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, so the handle is too small, let's say. So we should take care of that, but I'm going to delete 1/2 right here. So I'm gonna mirror this object, okay? So this mirror feature, let me show you first of all how to edit. So you just delete 1/2, of your whole object right here, then go to this wrench symbol, go to add modifier and add the mirror modifier, and then hit y-axis in this case. And this one just really mirrors this one side to the other one, which, yeah, makes everything look more symmetric. I think that's the term in English. So that everything just looks the same, okay? Regarding proportion, sizes, positioning, whatsoever, okay? So, let's select this side right here. Let's stretch it, okay. Enable clipping, and then try to stretch it. Okay, I forgot to select the upper ones as well. Now try to stretch it. And as you can see, this looks better now. But I'm still not fine with it, so let's select this once again. And size it. Okay, so now this looks better. Now let's move on with stretching this. Okay, there we go. Okay. So now we need to make the end of this blade, okay? And that's, well, at least for me, that's a difficult part because wait, we should first of all hit apply. So yeah, okay. Let's hit apply. And here comes the difficult part. So you need to make an end, okay? So this blade ending right here, which is of course different from those parts. So it is different from the rest of the blade, and you need to shrink the blade down at the end till it looks like an actual blade ending, okay? So you'll probably need some attempts to find the best blade ending you can possibly make, but it'll be worth it, hopefully. But before I continue with the blade ending, I need to add some rotation to this one. Okay. Rotate it too much. Yeah, wait, so the issue is that I did not rotate to the other parts. So that's actually a huge issue. Okay, so now okay. Yeah, so this probably looks a little bit weird now, but it is what it is. Oh, come on. Wireframe. So we need to pull this a little bit back. And this as well. Okay. So this has been pulled back a little bit too much. But we'll take care of it. So this is kind of how the blade ending is going to look like. Of course, we need to make this whole shape of this blade just more round, okay? It currently is not that round as it should be. So, you can add a cut right here and then just start lifting this up to make it look more round at the end. course, you'll need to do the same right here as well. I don't know. I actually did not like this blade ending. Let me get rid of it and let me create a new one right here. Yeah, and as I've told you, it is very annoying to create this blade ending actually, because as I've said, it will require many attempts till you find the perfect one at the end. Well, at least that's my situation when I often, or when I start creating those blades. Come on. Okay, yeah, but this one actually looks okay. So some editing to it will fix it, I think. What? Yeah, okay, so the ending actually looks fine. We should now add some more roundings to this whole blade. Well, I think this is actually it. So it looks pretty fine, to be honest. Now, one last thing is that I would like to, yeah, get rid of everything right here. So I want this line right here, so this line of vertices, to be pulled out. Okay, you might ask why. Let me show you how this is going to look like when you do it this way. So you actually get this sharp edge of your blade, or at least it looks like that, or it'll look like that. That's the meaning behind of this. All right, and that's it with our basic sword, or our katana, to be exact, because this looks like a katana instead of a basic long sword. All right, so now regarding the export of this whole model, no, before we continue with that, hit shade smooth on this object and then add this, what was it? I think add split. Yeah, so add this edge split modifier, and now you'll just get an overall smoother shape or smoother look of your katana right here. All right, so we should now export this whole thing, and you can either export it single by single or just export it as one single object. If you export it single by single, then you have the advantage that you are able to colorize and customize every bit you have exported. So in this case, I would export the blade, the handle upper part, the handle, and the handle lower part single by single to be able to apply a different color on the blade, on the handle upper part, on the handle lower part, I mean on the handle and on the handle lower part, okay? So that's the advantage of exporting single by single. And I think that there is a better method to this single by single exportation or export, which I have read about, but I have tried to do it as well and I failed, okay? So I personally do not know of, or I do not know about any other way to be able to customize the the color and the material of some single parts within one object later on in Roblox Studio, okay? So there is only this way of exporting them single by single, and we are going to do that. So you just select, okay, you select the parts you want to split. So in my case, I want to split the blade from this rest, okay? So I have the blade right here now, and I now want to split the handle upper and the lower part from the handle itself. You may ask why these two. And why do you not create a handle upper part, handle and handle lower part? Because in my case, I want the handle upper part and lower part to have the same color and same material at the end. Therefore, there is no extra reason to create two objects. Although I just want to have, or I just want both to have the same color at the end. Okay, so that's the idea behind of it. So I'm now gonna select this handle right here, and yeah, pay attention that you actually select everything correctly. So do not select too much and do not select too less. All right, now P and then split. Okay, so now we have 3 main parts in total, and we are now going to export them single by single, as you guys should know. So I've done this in many of my previous videos, and I think that I'm going to export these guys, and then I'm going to add them into Studio, and then I'm going to end the video. Okay, so this video today was just about creating a basic katana to be able to script it later on in the next episode, okay, which is probably about to come in a week, because as you guys know, I have a certain plan regarding my uploads. Okay, so what you want to do is that you want to get rid of everything except for one set, let's say, or one part. In my case, the handle up and lower part. And then you can just hit File, Export, OBJ, and yeah, you can now export this somewhere. So I'm gonna export it, of course, into a folder I have already prepared for my videos. Okay, come on, where is Blender? So I've just created the folder. Okay. Handle parts. Okay, I'm gonna call them handle parts. Okay, now after you have hit export, you can just Control and Z or Z and undo everything, and then get rid of some other parts. Of course, do not do the same as you have done before. Otherwise, you would need to export the same part twice. There is no sense, or that at least makes no sense. Okay. Okay, now the handle, export OBJ, handle. There we go. All right, and that's it for our Blender right here. So now, wait. Okay, so now we can switch over to ROBLOX Studio, and we can now add 3 mesh parts. Wait, so I have already some inside of the workspace. So I'm gonna clone this back right here, and I'm gonna call it handle. So this is the mesh part, and therefore I'm just gonna use it. So I'm too lazy to insert a mesh part myself. I'm gonna clone one from the workspace. Okay. So import the handle onto it. I'm gonna give the handle a greenish look. Okay, handle parts. All right, now the last thing is of course the blade. Okay, wait. Yeah, so that was my clock. Sorry. Okay, so there we go. That's the blade. And come on. Come on. So of course I have to position correctly. Okay, there we go. So that's the blade, guys. And that's our katana at the end. Okay. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. If you have liked it, please leave a like, subscribe, share this video to all of your friends, and leave me feedback in the comment section, guys. Turn on the notification bell. Yeah, take care. See you in the next video, guys.